Good evening. Welcome to tonight's edition of Straight from the Shoulder. Over the past 2 days, the count on the presidential elections has been going on, and starting tomorrow, only one count is going to be flashed on your television screens, the MCQC. But in all the counts that have been made, the leading candidate has been Miriam Defensor Santiago, and the second to her in the counting is Lakas candidate Fidel Ramos. Over the past 2 days, Secretary Ramos has been in all the television programs saying that he will overcome Secretary Santiago's lead, etc. A lot of people have been calling our offices and asking if we could put on the leading candidate in the count, since the number 2 candidate has been doing a lot of the talking. We tried. Tonight, well, we won in a way, because she's going to be with us, live, direct, and able to answer all of your questions, including some of the disturbing questions that are in the minds of a lot of our people. I think for the past 2 days also, everybody has been talking about clean and honest elections, and you just saw on GMA Network News that it ain't necessarily so. We'll talk to the leading candidate in the polls and discuss what could be happening in the next few days or in the next few weeks. And with us is going to be Secretary Miriam Defensor Santiago right after a few reminders. Okay, you're back with us. Our guest for tonight, Miriam Defensor Santiago, who is leading the poll tabulations of the MCQC. I think first question ought to be, how do you feel after the campaign?
Naturally, I'm relieved that the tension and the stress has finally terminated, and I am happy and grateful and proud of my country now that the results are in.
You know, a lot of people noticed, you said the decibel of your voice went down considerably right after the campaign. They said they were, I think your first appearance with another TV interview, they said, you know, parang she's softer spoken, and so the confrontational Miriam Santiago isn't there anymore.
I've always proposed that the best personality is situational. It responds to the environment in which the person is operating, and because now the stressful, in fact, the battlefield or the conflict atmosphere has evaporated, we can now all afford the luxury of civility.
Okay, direct to the point. Secretary Ramos has been on all the television programs. He has been making his own analysis. He says that while you're leading now, when the votes from Mindanao and the Visayas come in, he's going to overtake you. In his last interview, his press conference, he said he would overtake you and there would be no looking back, he said. Reaction.
People respond in different ways to stressful situations, particularly if the situations bring disappointment or possibly depression. Some people are gracious in defeat, some people bitch about it. So it depends under what category a person falls. In the present instance, I believe that the behavioral pattern falls under the second category.
Okay. A lot of your followers may have been disheartened by this kind of analysis. There's for example, the conventional wisdom being put forward apparently is your votes are only going to come from NCR, National Capital Region, the urban areas, etc. I'm sure you have your own organization. I'm sure you're getting reports from the provinces. As far as you're concerned, what does it look like? Are you getting votes from the rural